Would you like to do the intro, George? That's all. That's all, folks. Superstar bodybuilder aesthetic Elsa here. We have, I don't know if you can see it. I'm sure you can. Hopefully I'm not blocking it because I'm just too big. George. He's sweeping. Well, good boy. He's just my little buddy. So that's, if you're new here, our content is gym, but I figured we need some shenanigans. We need some shenanigans. So it's me here doing some makeup for you. Some goth makeup. This is for my girlies out there, my goth gym girlies. Little warning here, I am not a makeup artist. Just so you are aware. I just like to do goth. Who the fuck is that? The motherfucker. Sorry about that little interruption here. So, what was I even saying? I'm not a makeup artist. I am just your little friendly. Jesus, I feel like this fucking. I'm at such a weird angle here because I'm not anything cool or big yet. So, kind of. Not everyone can be something big always. So my first thing I'm doing here is oil and shine control. This is probably the only thing that I have that is of quality. Because I'm an oily girl. So oily. Just kind of slather that on right there. And I'm not a makeup artist, okay? This is just what I do. And prior to this, I put on my, wash my face, my skincare and stuff. Got my sunscreen on, because I am pale. The sun touches me, I burn. Some previous videos I looked fucking orange. Orange as hell. And that's because I just got done with a competition. Bodybuilding! He chilling, bro. He chilling. Just soaked into me. And so it looked terrible. But what can you do? It's so hard to try and think of anything when you're having to explain it without someone present to talk back to you. So it's a learning curve with anything. So first thing I like to do is just do my brows, and this is the Ulta Beauty Ultra Slim Brow Pencil. What is this shade? Medium brown, guys. I'll learn. We're just having so many technical difficulties. And that's alright, because you gotta learn in life. It's like the gym. You're not gonna start out as the strongest or biggest person. You have to work to get there. I kind of just go in on the back end of my eyebrows. Maybe little shits. Then we take these little baby scissors. They're like embroidery scissors. We kind of Alright, so I did kind of just fuck up on my eyebrow. On the right one. Honestly, that's okay. And my eyebrow piercing got fucking bonked by Dusty the other day. He went in to kiss me and I moved. And he just head-butted me. And it started bleeding, so he is so fucking angry right now. Honestly, should just take it out. Let it heal up, but I feel like I love it too much. And it's okay if it is kind of angry. Maybe it'll heal, maybe it won't, who knows. Look in the mirror. Moderately okay. Good enough for me. Honestly, I don't really care too much about eyebrows. Never really learned how to do that, like, Instagram brow. I always wanted to be able to do that. And Just didn't. But recently I did shave off the like tail ends of them because I came down, and I think I look a lot better with straight brows. And honestly, if you do something and it makes you feel prettier, do it. Who fucking cares? Literally no one in the world cares. Except you. You're the only one that has to like live with yourself. Oopsies. This is a shit show. So, God, can I even hold this right? Going in with the Pro Conceal. What is this? I don't even know what brand this is. What is it like the LA Girl. It's inexpensive, super nice. I love the coverage on this. But I love, so when I go in and I just get on my eyeballs here because it makes for a pretty good base. I can just come out a little bit. Outline those brows. Who is she? So sexy. So yeah, it's Sam, Dusty, and I honestly might probably gonna change the channel name. We're thinking something like ESD for real, because we got our own little team going. Sam is my brother. Insert photo of Sam. And Dusty's my boyfriend. All of us severely addicted to the gym. Sam actually recently, he was going to wrestle this year. Last year he had torn his motherfucker. I just got white on my brow. Oh well. He tore his labrum, I think it was, something in his hip. So he had to get surgery for that, heal up, and he was gonna wrestle again this year. And we're all kind of like, maybe don't, because we're not, you're not going to college for this. This isn't something worth hurting yourself again over. And he was like, nah, I want to do it. I'm like, okay, buddy. And so he goes to open mat. Literally, what is this, like a month into this, and he tweaked his shoulder again. So he had tweaked his, I guess he kind of injured it 2 years ago. And he tweaked it again. And that was it for him. He was like, you know what? I'm done. Not worth it. Honestly, the coaches were mean to him too. And I'm not sure what the vibe is color-wise today. Honestly, I'm feeling just like I'm a red and black kind of goth. Gotta get the door. BRB again. All right. One more time, we're back. Oh. That was kind of gross. I think I'm just gonna go for like a dulled kind of red. Not feeling too spunky today. Alright, so I just take this nice fat brush kind of thing, and then a nice GNC card, and I put it like this. Get that crease. I do have hooded eyes, so with anyone who has hooded eyes watching, you're like, man, I don't know how to do things for hooded eyes. Neither do I, but we'll learn together. I'm just kidding. I have been around the block, I suppose. So I kind of just look down, relax my eye, and then I close it. I start on the out, and then I just come up. Keep your eye relaxed. You can go over the crease. Yeah. A little more. Dusty and I have converted Sam to basically full bodybuilding. Let him bulk. He seems the type he'll definitely be competing eventually. He needs to bulk up a bit first, though. It's all good. I'm kind of, at this point, addicted I love the feeling of competing. And honestly, kind of thinking about doing like a powerlifting competition. You know, over the winter, get nice and strong. I just love that feeling. I think that's the adrenaline rush. It just gets you. So Dusty went to my first competition with me. He was in the back with me. You know, I get this like kind of worried expression on my face. So I'm in like back, and he's like, "Oh my god, like she's so worried," you know, because I when I focus in and it's my first time or something, I just kind of like, and then yeah. So it was a lot of stress on him, but once we were done with it, he was like, "I loved it." So if you're someone who's like, "Man, I haven't felt enough adrenaline," do some competitions. It'll really put you there. I love to just keep things simple. Oh, sorry, I didn't even show you what I was using. So old, but it's a NYX, NYX. I don't know how the fuck I say it. Color palette, and I was just doing that red, and I got with black, and it bounced up in there, and back on the crease. This one I kind of close. I'm just gonna go down a bit and come up. We're just doing things. We can do a little more. Ooh, it doesn't love. Oops, too much. Okay, it's fine. We can work with this. But yeah, kind of blend her out. You know? We'll do the other eye. We'll do the other eye, and then we'll worry about it. Left eye is kind of having a struggling time right now, and it's just because it's at a weird angle. Like, why is this one so sharp? And this one's kind of just like, don't care. Don't care. Honestly, I just like to look a little bit pretty. I don't have anyone I'm trying to impress. Because just Dusty. And he loves me no matter what. So one day I was literally doing juggalo makeup. And he was like, okay, Slay. Like, yes. Was it bad? Kind of ugly? Yeah. But he supports me. He's like sharpening up a bit. There we go. So this is the most useless piece of, like, a toy or anything. I'm in my PJs. And so I'm in my PJs, looking kind of scuffed. Hair is not done. But I just wanted to show you guys some stuff that I do. Maybe you'll find it useful. Maybe it'll be like, this is literally nothing to me. I'm so much better than you at makeup. That's fine too, bro. If you need some video to watch and just hate on, and be like, oh, that's some shitty ass makeup. Go for it, dude. Go for it. I don't care. I don't care. I just work here. So yeah, I kind of like to keep simple. That's been the recent. I used to be very, very, very heavy on eye makeup, but you know, 2 colors, good enough. And then this here, Essence. Salut Paris. Fuck the French. If you're French, I'm sorry. I didn't actually mean it. That's a lie. I did. But I just like this cute little light one. And just gotta tap her on there. Really get up in there. But yeah, little curlers. Boys, if your girl asks you what this is, it's an eyelash curler. Take her, risen them up. So yeah, we kind of just curl. Like, if your girl was in a coma, would you do her makeup for her? I feel like that would be the ultimate goal. If I get into a coma, first of all, 30 days. 30 days. That's your max. If there's no sign of improvement within that, pull the plug. I don't want it. Also, I don't want to be in like a vegetable state. So if it's like, if I wake up in the coma and I'm like paralyzed, again, kill me. Actually, maybe don't. Like if I'm just legs, maybe I could just be like top bodybuilder. Maybelline. Don't know if you can see it. Again, not a makeup artist. I don't do this. Well, I do this. I just don't do it professionally. Basically what I do is I don't like the big eyeliner just because I'm fucking stupid and can't do it. And I've just always done it like this. So I close my eye, take her out of it, come in, get an angle. I hope you could see that. If not, I'm so sorry. Probably off. Out of sight either. That kind of. Beautiful. Better than Sex Mascara. Too Faced. Again, one of the nicer things that I own. Just a sample. Probably had it too long. But makeup's expensive. And if I can still get every last bit of use out of it, fuck you, I'm doing it. I'm sorry, I don't have mounds and just, you know, okay. Here's the thing, like on TikTok, when they're like, oh, it's this makeup look, and then they show you all these drawers, and they're just filled with makeup. Like, I guess, but it just, it's so expensive. Like, I don't know why. Maybe, I think I'm just jealous. Like, I think that might be the issue. Like, they have something that's their thing, and they do it. The only things I really know are gym. I don't really care. Definitely a very glam look. So I think the issue is that it gives hoarder, and I hate that like hoarder vibe. You know, like if you're not using it, this is my personal opinion. I'll give it like maybe 2 years for something. Usually maybe just a year, depending. I'll go through and be like, well, I haven't used this in a year. Bye-bye. Probably not gonna use it. You know, depending on the object. Like the other day I pulled out under my bed and I went through it and I was like, I'm gonna use this, and this, bye-bye, and I just cleared it out. And it feels so good to get rid of shit. I could not be a hoarder. I just couldn't. It's not me. This is the one I want to use, but I forgot I had used it for lipstick. And because I'm not cool and I don't have 6,000 brushes, we're just kind of gonna wipe her till she's clean. Enough. Dusty and Sam make fun of me for spritzing down my gym equipment before I use it. Like, okay, if it's just my hands, like if it's a barbell or something, I won't spritz it down before I use it. Just because, like, I know I wash my hands, and then after I touch that, I will be washing my hands. Try not to touch my face. And if I do, oh well, guess I'll get MRSA and die. But generally, I'm just kind of going with the black and creating like a little shadow here. I don't take it all the way to the front. Just kind of that outer bit. Give her a little bit of definition. So yeah, they're making fun of me for cleaning my equipment. And I was like, I'm sorry that I don't want to get MRSA, bro. Like, you don't know who's been on this before you. I get that, you know, you're fine, but I'm not. So don't be hating on me for cleaning my equipment before I use it. If you don't want to, you don't have to. That's on you. But I want to, so I will. Don't hate on me for it. Or like, if you are gonna hate on me for it, just do it behind my back so that I don't have an emotional complex. Essence eyeliner pencil. Just kind of go under on this waterline here. Brighten her up a bit. I've had just about enough of that. The Girl Pro Color. This is just the foundation mixing pigment. I like it. Do what you want. And I just take this sticky boy, put her on here. George's hair's all over this. Give her a little dab. Beat the shit out of your face. It's on my nail, that's why. Okay. So yeah, kind of just come in, beat the shit out of your face. It feels nice because I do wet the sponge. It's a little bit smaller when it's not wet. It's a big one. Actually, my mom gave this to me. She was like, I got this from Costco, and I'm just not going to use these big ones. Do you want them? And I was like, fuck yeah, I do. Yeah, Shotty hit me up. This is after one coat. Just bounce her around, really blend her out. I got this for Sylvester or something, you know, he's like, I don't have acne, I should like wash more. Or what? I mean, it's like normal acne, but, you know, it's okay. No hate. I get terrible acne. I used to have the fucking worst face acne. Ugh. And for my shotties who get it, the excoriation, where you just sit and pick at your skin, it's, you know, OCD. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. No hate. No hate to the people not in the mentally ill game. Bitches want a goth bitch. You know? Men want a goth bitch, and then they get a goth bitch, and they're like, why is she weird? My brother in Christ. It was a part of the deal. I'm sitting there and I'm thinking, you know, maybe if you spritzed it down, like your equipment, that would, you know, it would help a little bit. It's fine. I get it if you have a shirt. Like if I'm wearing clothes and I know there's going to be a barrier between me and the seat, I'm not going to fritz out about it. But especially when it's just skin to skin contact, just cleaning it. Like I'll shave my legs and then, you know, you have open little wounds on your legs. So I don't want open wounds touching germs. So here's your first coat. And one more coat. Come up a bit. So yeah, he has hormonal acne, but you know when you have like if you had a pimple and it was open and oozing, then you went and sat down on a bench and you put that open oozing wound, that's how you get infections. I don't want that. So clean your gym equipment before you use it. Or don't. Do what you want. Don't get mad at me when you get a staph infection. Get up in there. I'm not so keen on like forehead just because I have bangs. I mean they are back in my little headband right now. So it'll cover them a bit. Okay, now for some contour. I start with this Modern Times. It's a gray shade brush here. Not sure what it's called. This Smudge by Eco Tools. Love them. But I'm just going to start where I kind of go in from up on my nose. Take it down. Create this like inverted triangle. And still going to take that same color. And I grab this contour brush that is stained. Looks like it's really dirty, but it's stained because I had used this for like self-tan. You know what I'm saying, Blair? I kind of just go hit a little Riz face. And I just kind of where the corner. So visually looking at your face, if you took like a line and went from the corner of your mouth to the corner of your eye. So we would, you know, make a little line here. And then from corner of your nose to your ear, you'd make another line there. And so where those intersect, right about here, is where I'll bring that contour out to. You can see I rolled it on my face, so it kind of, you can see it a bit. I'm not sure if you can see it on camera. But it brings out your cheekbones a little bit more. So kind of like that, and I just come down this way. And as Kim Kardashian says, I don't watch the Kardashians, but I had seen her do some makeup, and she was like, I do this kind of 3 motion. So she goes up here, down, create this like 3. And I don't really care about the forehead. It's going to be covered anyway. Just come up like this, I do kind of take it down here, just get a little more shadow. Blender out. Down. Yeah, so second I use a little bit of black. Do a little dab. And then let's do a couple just to bring out that shadow right here a little bit more. This guy again, and I come in, give a little dab under my eyes, come down a little bit, come down a little bit, create this triangle. Then I'm going to take it here, and this one I don't want to go too thick, but so I put a little bit up here, and I'll just start under my eyes, but it kind of has a little bit better coverage. Take your blender out. This is so awkward. Up here. Just take this NYX, the finishing powder. Again, white. And this one actually works perfectly on my normal, not whites. Just my normal skin, because it's translucent, supposedly, but I'm so pale. Anyway, that looks fine. And I go over where I want a little bit more that highlight, I guess, ish. If you know what I'm saying, clear. I love sparkle. So this is a ColourPop highlighter. Stole the show. I don't know, man. And I just dab her up on the cheekbone. Like a little pizzazz. So I think when I'm like hearing myself talk on camera and stuff, I think my issue is that I don't incorporate feeling. Like I'm very monotone and it's boring. It is so boring when I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh, this is why I need Dusty and Sam. Because in all honesty, so we're a little team, as I was very briefly explaining earlier. Sam is so good with the camera. Like he gets the angles, so he's our little camera guy. He knows how to find the lighting, blah blah blah. He's our little cameraman. I'm our editor. I know it's not top notch and high quality. I'm just getting started. Even in the like 9 videos I have posted, you can tell it's getting better, and it will only get better. So I have to learn the software, and then you have to figure out how to do this and how to do this, and you're sitting there. And Dusty is our actual content. Well, Sam and Dusty, because they're bros and they talk and it's fun. It's funny they say bro shit. I'm just taking these Maybelline Super Stay Matte inks in the shade Thrill Seeker and Voyager. So see how it turns out. Anytime I try and do lips, I just feel like that one Jeffree Star video where he had like the whatever black thing on his hand and he like smeared it across his face, and he was like, what is that? And he went to go like wipe it off and it smeared more, and he's like, that's me always with makeup. I think the most fun thing to do in the winter is, I'm already super pale, right? We know, but I'll do like makeup like this, and then I have this long skirt that I'll wear. So I do that. I'm black, and it's like a super like gothic, like a straight out the Salem witch trials type outfit. And I'll go out in public, and it's so fun to mess with people. It's so fun. Just if you look different, and then everyone's looking at you. I love the double takes. It's just so funny to fuck with people. So I know people who actually do makeup, typically like line their lips or something. I don't do that. Lips are done. They're not the best. I don't care. They look okay. They look good enough to me, and that's good enough. Just kind of shake her up a little bit. Set and protect. Matte sheer setting mist. Vitamin C and C minerals. SPF protection. Don't let the sun hurt you. It's by Pacifica. I don't know. My sister recommended it to me. Works, gets the job done. You kind of just pull these back. Try to breathe it in, but if you want to, go for it. So yeah. That is literally it. It's just a little alt goth makeup. For my girlies. Or girls. My girls. It's more fun to say my girls. Yeah, for my... Or guys. You know what? For my shotties. For my shotties out there who maybe are like, I want to get into goth, but I don't really want to go that heavy. I don't know how to do it. Sorry, bonked you. Just a lighter goth. You know? Alt goth. It's okay, you know, you start somewhere. And I think it's really nice because it's not... I'll take this, oh Jesus. I'll have to set these bangs because then I'll go like this. You scuff her up a little bit and see? Itchies. Itch that scalp and stimulate that hair. Yeah. So there's not much. Just a little tutorial or whatever because I'm not... Me on my own, I'm not the best at making content, but I figured I would share something that I do with everyone. And you can take what you want out of it. If you were like, I am utterly repulsed by this, feel free to hate. Actually, you know what? Maybe let's just make this just all hate down here, right? Comments. I just want the most hate comments. Like I need to feel something. Ooh, like yeah, okay, like you're slaying. Like I know I'm slaying. I need constructive criticism though. Like honest to God, you can watch this and be like, hey, you know, you're kind of fucking annoying. Maybe you should just shut the fuck up and only edit. Thank you for your input. We have 11 followers so far, guys. So double digits. That's a win for me. We'll see how this goes up here, and because we need a little bit more content on this channel, maybe I'll produce more. Who knows? Show some other things. We had done a video and we had pierced Sam's ears, right? New thing. But when I had hooked up the mics to it, the feedback was so echoey, so we couldn't post that footage of us piercing Sam's ears. It was so fucking funny, but the audio is just dog short. Yeah, so unless you don't hear a bunch of echoes and an autistic person's like absolute sensory nightmare, I'm not gonna do it. Anyway, that's it. That's all I have. Enjoy or don't. Love you guys. Thank you.